You're doing everything right, counting calories, following your meal plan, hitting your macros. You're even losing weight, but there's a problem. You're exhausted. Your energy is dragging. Your performance is suffering, and you're wondering if this is just the price of getting lean. But what if I told you that focusing on weight loss itself is actually sabotaging your results? In fact, there's a completely different approach that creates a lean body while optimizing your energy, and it's all about what you add, not what you restrict. If you're new here, I'm Jessica Lawson, and I learned this lesson the hard way. As a former tech executive, I had tried every diet imaginable because I've dealt with my weight my entire life. Yes, I lost weight through bariatric surgery, 140 pounds in fact, but I was constantly exhausted, struggling to perform at work and fighting to maintain my results. And even after losing the weight, I discovered something crucial, that weight loss alone wasn't the answer. I could be smaller and be in a smaller body, but I still felt exhausted and struggled with my body. And everything changed when I shifted my focus from just losing weight to optimizing my energy. And what I discovered was revolutionary for me. When you focus on fueling your body for energy and performance, the lean body you want becomes a natural side effect without the exhaustion, without the restriction, and without compromising your success. So if you're ready to transform your body while increasing your energy, hit that subscribe button and notification bell, because I'm sharing strategies specifically designed for high achieving women just like you who want to get lean while excelling in their careers. So let's talk about why traditional weight loss approaches completely do not work and fail high performers like us. Because here's what's fascinating. The very methods that might help you lose weight are actually depleting your energy and compromising your performance. And think about what dieting does to your body. Your energy plummets because you're underfueling, your mental clarity suffers due to restriction, your recovery becomes compromised, and your performance takes a hit right when you need it most. But here's where it gets really interesting for high achievers, that you're not just dealing with normal energy demands, you're leading teams and making critical decisions, handling high pressure situations, managing complex projects, and performing at peak levels. If you've ever felt like you had to choose between having energy for your career and getting the lean body that you want, you're not alone. And more importantly, you don't have to make that choice. There's a completely different approach that optimizes both. So let's dive deeper into what's really happening when you solely focus on weight loss. Because here's what's fascinating about the weight-energy connection. When you're restricting calories and following traditional diets, you're not just reducing your food intake, you're compromising your entire energy production system. Think about it like trying to run a high-performance company on a limited budget. You might be able to cut costs in the short term, but eventually every department starts to suffer. And that's exactly what happens in your body during traditional diets. Your glucose levels become unstable, leading to those dreaded afternoon crashes right when you need to be at your sharpest. Your stress hormones spike, affecting not just your mood, but your ability to make clear decisions. Your recovery capacity diminishes, making it harder to bounce back from demanding days. And perhaps most frustrating for high achievers like us, your brain fog increases, impacting your ability to perform at your peak. But here's where it gets really critical for driven professionals. You're not just trying to get through a normal day. You're leading high-stakes meetings that require complete mental clarity. You're making complex decisions that affect entire teams. You're performing under pressure for extended periods, and all of this requires premium fuel. But traditional dieting, that gives you just the opposite. So this creates what I call the high achiever's energy crisis. You're trying to run a high-performance career on a restricted energy supply. It's like trying to run a Ferrari on a half-empty tank of low-grade fuel. Something has to give, and usually it's either your results or your performance. Now let's talk about my energy optimization approach, and this is where we need to completely shift our approach. It's going to be different than anything you've thought of. Instead of asking, how can I eat less to lose weight, we need to start asking, how can I fuel my performance better? And this mindset shift changes everything. Because when you start thinking about food as fuel for your success, rather than numbers to restrict, everything transforms. And instead of counting calories, you start optimizing your energy timing. And instead of fighting cravings, you learn to enhance recovery. Instead of battling fatigue, you strategically support your body's needs. So let me show you what this looks like in practice. First, we focus on strategic energy management. This means matching your nutrition to your performance demands. So if you have an important morning presentation, you need to fuel differently than on a day of back-to-back meetings. And if you're heading into a high-stakes negotiation, your energy needs are different than during a planning day. Next, Next, we optimize your recovery systems. This is crucial because high performers like us don't just need energy during the day. We need to be able to recover and do it all again tomorrow, right? So this means supporting your body's repair process, enhancing sleep quality through strategic nutrition, and maintaining hormone balance for better results. Finally, we focus on what I call lean tissue support. This is how we create that lean, energized body that you want by providing the right nutrients at the right times, which supports muscle maintenance while losing fat and creating the metabolic environment for sustainable results. Think of it like upgrading your body's operating system. Instead of running on a restricted survival mode program, you're optimizing for peak performance. Here's what's amazing. When you fuel your body for energy and performance, the lean physique you want becomes a natural byproduct of supporting your success. Let me share how this transformation looks in real life. Take Rachel, a marketing exec at a tech company. She came to me exhausted from counting every calorie while trying to lead a team of 50, and she was losing weight, but her energy was so low she could barely focus in strategic planning meetings. After implementing the framework I'm about to share, not only did she achieve her leanest body ever, but she has so much energy that she led her division to the highest performing quarter, all while feeling better than she had in years. Or consider Amanda, a partner at a consulting firm who was trying to balance 60-hour weeks while getting in shape. She was following a strict diet, but found herself nodding off during client presentations and struggling through afternoon meetings. Once she shifted to this energy optimization approach, everything changed. She dropped 3 sizes while doubling her energy levels and now maintains her lean physique while commanding boardrooms with unstoppable focus. So now let's dive deeper into how you can solve this, because this is where everything's going to change for you, where we transform how you fuel your body for both energy and leanness through what I call the freedom framework. So let me show you exactly how this works. We first start with foundation, because this is not another restrictive meal plan. Instead, imagine building the foundation for a high performance vehicle. You wouldn't put regular fuel in a Ferrari, right? The same applies to your high performing body and your career. We're going to establish meal timing that matches your peak performance needs. Just like planning your most important meetings for your best hours, we're going to create an energy optimization system that supports your success, not sabotages it. Next comes the reconnection phase. Here's what's fascinating is that years of dieting have likely disconnected you from your natural energy signals. So it's like trying to drive a car with a broken fuel gauge. You're either running on empty or overflowing with no in between. We're going to rebuild this connection using specific protocols that will help you recognize your true energy needs, understand your body performance signals, and interpret feedback for optimaling. Then we empower your energy mindset. Think of how you approach your career. You make strategic decisions based on what will drive success, right? We're going to apply this same high performance thinking to your nutrition. And so instead of counting calories, you're going to learn to make decisions based on energy needs. Instead of restricting food, you'll focus on enhancing your performance. And then the next phase is establish, where we create your energy routine. These aren't rigid meal plans that fall apart the moment the schedule changes. They're flexible systems designed for your dynamic lifestyle. Just like you have systems for managing your team or handling projects, you'll have systems for fueling your success that work even on the busiest of days. Then we move to develop, where you're going to master what I call lean energy skills. So think about those high-stake days. Maybe you have back-to-back meetings, you're traveling for an important presentation. You're going to clear strategies for maintaining optimal energy and a lean body no matter what your schedule throws at you. In the optimize phase, we then fine-tune everything for peak performance. Imagine having such precise control over your energy that you know exactly how to fuel for a morning presentation versus an afternoon negotiation. You're going to learn how to maximize your body's natural rhythms for both performance and lean tissue development. Finally, the last step is maintain. We're going to create what I call sustainable success systems, because getting results is one thing, but maintaining them while continuing to advance in your career is a completely different thing. So we're going to build adaptable strategies that grow with your success, just like you'd scale a successful business operation. This is not about perfect eating or rigid rules. It's about creating sophisticated systems that support both your energy needs and your body composition goals. Think of it like upgrading your body's operating system. When you run the right program, energy and leanness become natural outputs of the same process. So now let me give you 3 specific steps that you can take right now to start transforming your approach to energy and body composition. And let me be clear, these aren't quick fixes. They're the beginning of a complete transformation in how you fuel your success. So first begins with what I call energy mapping. Think of this like doing a performance audit of your current energy systems. And for the next 3 days, I want you to notice when your energy naturally peaks and crashes. When you feel most focused in meetings, when does your mind start to fog? And what foods leave you feeling energized and which ones drain you? Pay attention to those crucial moments in your day. Maybe Maybe you notice you're crashing right before your 2 p.m. leadership meeting, or perhaps you're losing focus during important client calls after lunch. Don't try to change anything yet. Just become aware of these patterns. The second step is creating what I call performance fuel zones. Now, look at your calendar right now. When are the most important meetings of the day? Your critical decision-making moments. These are what I call your peak performance windows, and they need specific energy support. So if you have a big presentation at 10 a.m., you need different fuel than if you're leading strategy sessions all afternoon. So start mapping out these high-stakes moments and thinking about them in terms of energy requirements, not just calendar slots. The third step is setting up your success environment. This is crucial because your environment either supports or sabotages your energy. So think about your workspace right now. Is it set up for energy crashes or peak performance? And create what I call your performance pantry, strategic fuel stations in your office and home. Stock them with foods that support both energy and leanness. Set up emergency energy protocols for those unexpected long days or last-minute meetings. Remember, this is not about perfection. Perfection's not realistic. It's about progression. Each small improvement in your energy management brings you closer to both the performance and the body that you want. Imagine walking into the most important meetings of your day feeling energized and confident, knowing your body is getting leaner while your performance gets stronger. And imagine having the stamina to excel in your career while your body transforms without the exhaustion of traditional dieting. You've already proven that you can create extraordinary success in your career. So now it's time to create that same level of success with your body, but through energy optimization, not restriction. So if you're ready to transform your body while optimizing your energy, here's your next step. Book a food freedom strategy session with me. And during this session, we're going to map out your unique energy demands, create your personalized performance nutrition plan, determine if my coaching program is the right fit for your transformation. But I want to be clear, this is not for everyone. I only work with women who are ready to stop the cycle of dieting and create real lasting transformation through strategic energy and optimization. So if you're ready to transform your body while enhancing your performance, click the link in the description to book your food freedom strategy session, and make sure to hit subscribe and the notification bell for more strategies specifically designed for high achieving women who want to optimize their energy while getting lean. Because remember, you don't have to choose between performance and the body you want.